Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. So the WBC has ordered a fight between Jermall Charlo and Hugo Santino. The fight's going to be sanctioned for the interim WBC championship. Now, the winner of this fight will pretty much be guaranteed a fight with the winner of Canelo Golovkin, the rematch, right? Now, Jermall Charlo, fairly new to 160. He's had one fight already against Highland, which was, it looked bad. The guy came in injured. Charlo did what he had to do. Second fight at 160, Hugo Santino. The guy's got one loss. He doesn't have much power. Can't really take a punch. So I'm not too worried about. Matter of fact, I'm not worried about him at all. Charlo needs to go ahead and knock him out within 3-4 rounds, okay? Otherwise, it's going to be looked at, as kind of a bad look, right? He's got to get rid of this guy early. Now, Canelo and Triple G. I favor Canelo in a fight with Triple G, okay? That's not what I want to happen, but it's a possibility. I mean, the fight could go either way, right? I'm hoping for a Golovkin win. And there's a couple of reasons why I'm hoping for a Golovkin win over a Canelo win. If Triple G beats Canelo, he will be forced to fight Jermall Charlo. Otherwise, he'll be stripped of his WBC championship, right? Now, of course, you could throw Billy Joe Saunders in the mix. That is a unification bout if Triple G were to beat Canelo. So that's going to take precedence over a mandatory, right? So those are the two options there. Now, if Canelo wins, we know Canelo's beef with Mauricio Suleiman in the WBC. If he beats Triple G, I guess he'll either vacate the WBC championship or he won't accept it at all. So that means the WBC belt will be vacated and Jermall Charlo will be upgraded to full champion at 160, right? But let's not think that either of these guys is in the clear here, all right? Canelo will have all the belts except for the WBC belt, right? Including the IBF championship, right? Now, who's slowly coming up the ranks in the IBF? Demetrius Andrade. Now, Demetrius Andrade strikes me as a guy who talks a lot, but isn't about much action, has a terrible promoter, and can't get these fights. In fact, when the fights are made, he tends to back out of the fights, as he had a fight with one of the Charlos way back when. But a fight between him and Canelo, I like that. So really what Andrade needs to do is fight this guy for this eliminator, who he was supposed to fight last month and decided not to, or whatever. I'm not sure what happened with that, but he needs to go ahead and become that mandatory for the IBF, because the IBF makes sure that their fighters fight their mandatories. So really, there's nowhere to hide for either of these guys. And with Billy Joe Saunders looking so impressive against David Lemieux, he's no slouch either. 160 is slowly becoming one of my favorite divisions in boxing. But Charlo's going to get a big fight. Andrade's going to get a big fight. I don't want to hear, Jermall Charlo needs to fight Danny Jacobs. I don't want to hear that, all right? Because right now he's the mandatory for the WBC championship, okay? He don't need to get his name up. He don't need to do none of that. He needs to get that fight with GGG or Canelo. Same for Andrade if he wins that eliminator for the IBF, okay? I'm sick and tired of Cinnamon ducking. I'm really tired of him ducking, man. Obviously, the reason why he doesn't want to take that green belt is because he's shook. He doesn't want to be forced to fight Jermall Charlo. He ducked the Charlo brothers at 154. He ducked Andrade at 154. He fought Lara. But after he fought Lara, he really decided he didn't want to fight anybody else like that. So, of course, he shies away from Billy Joe Saunders. He don't want to take that fight either. I'm just, I want my boy Charlo to get a fair shake. That's all. I want him to get a big fight. Because that man got a lot of dog in him, man. And I think he beats Triple G at 160. I think he beats Canelo at 160. But we won't know unless they get in the ring together. And that's why I want to see the fight. And I will push for that fight. All day, every day. You feel me? Now, Triple G, on the other hand, somewhat on the decline, you would say, right? I think he's close to retirement. I think what he wants to do is, you know, if he finishes off Canelo, I think the plan is to go after Saunders, beat Saunders, retire unified, and that's it. Retire. Just be done with it. Canelo, on the other hand, has a lot of years left in boxing. And I really think the WBC needs to try to repair their relationship with him. I would love nothing more than to see Canelo fight Jermall Charlo or Demetrius Andrade. Two guys that he clearly ducked at 154. You don't go after a champion at 154. Liam Beefless Smith, as they call him. You don't go after him and just overlook all the other champions at 154. Now, we're not finna do that no more, Canelo. You're not finna cherry pick no more. After this Triple G fight, if you win, you need to run through the gauntlet. You proved a lot in boxing, but I need you to prove some more. I need you to give my boy Charlo a shot. I need you to give Andrade a shot. I need you to give Jacobs a shot. I need you to run through that gauntlet for me. All right? Golden Boy is pressed. All right? I'm not feeling Golden Boy. That's all they got is one fighter, Canelo Alvarez. The rest of them dudes are trash. Trash in terms of marketability, not boxing ability, okay? He got some good little fighters, but they ain't worth nothing. Look, it's not too much longer that these dudes can hide from these up-and-comers at 160. All right? Hitman Boxing, let me know what you think. Jermall Charlo versus Hugo Santino. It was ordered by the WBC. Winner gets the interim WBC belt, and it's the mandatory for the WBC champion. Okay? It is what it is. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.
This world will bring you down with mass confusion and complexities, but I am the master of my fate and captain of my soul, you see. Stuck in the mentalities that says one thing and does another. Oh, the contradictories. That's when I visit my utopia of Capricornia to be free. Most would say that's not normal, but for me, life is but a dream, and your reality is what it seems. I'm sitting in the crib I found on Craigslist, staring out in space, scheming what my next move is. I'm thinking that it's time to move west. No idea what I'm doing, I'm just trying my best. Not exactly where I thought I'd be. Honestly, a 9 to 5 never was in my dreams. I've been feeling all alone lately. Nothing I ain't used to since '88 as a baby. When I came up out the womb, everybody knew it was something special about me that fills a room. I never understood it, but my OG told me it's a blessing. I should use it to the fullest. And that's what I've been trying to do. But it's hard to keep a smile on your face while paying dues. Damn, it's hella cloudy in the room, and the shadow of reality is darkest when it glooms.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.
I had a suicide dream about a month ago, while I was sleeping on the couch at my parental's house. That's when I knew that it was time for me to up and go. So I booked it, couple friends took it personal. Like, why you just up and go? Ain't even bother to tell nobody, that's rude, bro. It was unintentional. Conversations with myself, I need a hospital. I think I've gone bipolar. Half of me is conservative and the other stoner. I think I lost the love that I had from a good girl. The temp is negative 18, yeah, that's a cold world. Janis Joplin that's playing on my Pandora station. Cosmic Blues, just some emotional life changes. Whole time, no, I gotta stop looking back, because the future's not a present, gotta get on track.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.